Hi guys, I'm Tamitha Saunders with T5's Crafty Corner. So happy you could be here. So today we're going to be going over this tumbler. I achieved this by using some alcohol inks, and I used the Starburst pattern and the swirl pattern. And it was not too bad. So I really like how it turned out. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the video, and let's just get to it. Alright, hi guys. We're going to be doing a alcohol ink tie-dye tumbler with fluorescent alcohol. We got the Marabou's fluorescent set. So we got the pink, the orange, the yellow, and the blue. And of course the blue and the yellow will make green. We'll put those side by side. So, and then I got my little Dollar Tree tray. And we're going to put some inks down in here. I mean, I've liked the Marabou alcohol inks, but let me tell you, you can't leave them lay down at all. So, and I'm a very messy crafter, and I'm bad about putting some stuff away sometimes, and I make a mess. I'm just trying to put them in order so I know how I want to lay them on the cup. We're going to start off with the pink. And this is a big boy, so it's a 30 ounce. We need some more blue. And I'm going to get fresh alcohol, the 91% alcohol for this. And I'm going to use a small fine brush. Okay, I'm back. And I think I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do different tie-dye patterns on the tumbler to give it a different look. I've done several different kinds of tie-dyes. I want to try something new. Start off with the pink. You know, your first set of colors, you're kind of just laying a start. And we'll go back and we'll touch things up. I'm just lightly putting it on so I can kind of see how I want to do this. And we've only got 4 colors. And I'm just kind of doing a rough draft right now. We'll go back and we'll touch it up. I think I'm just gonna close it up. We're gonna try like that. And we're gonna start another one over here. Now we'll fix the lines once we get going. I'm just kind of laying a first pattern to kind of see how I want to go with it. I almost wish I'd have left that open just so I can, I'm going to leave this one opened. just so. And then for the next one, we're just going to do the little star pattern. We're going to do two stars. So the star tie-dyes are just real simple. They're just kind of like this. And then we're going to do another one right here. I know it looks funky right now, but you just kind of gotta trust the process. Now I'm going to go back through some of these and kind of get them going a little bit better. We're going to go in with our next color. We're going to go in with our orange. So let me get one of these little paper towels here. I want to try not to color the alcohol here. I want to try to keep it as clear as possible. We're just going to clean it out real good. And then we're going to go in with our orange. The center, I'm just kind of just barely dabbing any, and I'm barely going over top of the pink. Some of it, I you know, if I see like a white line or something, I will kind of go up into it through the pink. It gives it kind of a cool effect, I think. See right here, that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, we're going to touch these colors again. Right now we're just kind of basically laying a foundation for our colors. Kind of like going this way, so I'm not pulling the pink into the orange. Or whatever color you're on, you don't want to pull that next color. Now we're going to move into our yellow. Clean our brush out real good. Okay, now we're going to go in with our yellow. Just dab the center. Now, I don't show all of me doing the tie-dye. I do show you each color on either one of the swirls or on one of the star patterns. When I showed it all, the video was like over an hour long and I needed to shorten it up somehow. So that's what I chose to do. So I hope you don't mind. I do show each color on each of the patterns. See how I'm barely... The blue's a little finicky because we're going to be going up against the pink and the yellow. So you just got to be real careful. Oh, about dipped it in the yellow. Now the blue, we're just taking it right around again. This cup does look funny as you're going through the whole process of making and creating it. But, you know, you just take your time and you just touch up as you need to touch up and fill in where you need to fill in. And just trust the process. Now, I'm not adding very much blue, just anywhere where I see like a little white spot until we get over to the side. This, we gotta do our blue, so let's just go ahead and start doing our star. Remember, if your inks start to dry out, you can always just add a little bit of alcohol into your trays and get it around the edges, and it gives you your color back instead of just adding more drops of ink. As you're moving through the cup, doing different colors and such, you can touch up as you go along, or you can wait until the end. Now, I don't show a lot of me doing some of the touch up on the colors, but all you're doing is relaying the color over top of the color. And you do that so you get it's more vibrant, and you're just filling in some negative space, because you'll know if you do one of these, you can see some white areas, but I try to fill in all the white areas until I spritz at the end. Being real cautious right here, this is where the two join. So we don't want to mess up the lines from this tie-dye. If you can't notice, but what I did was the two Starburst patterns that I used is the ones that I just kept expanding. I left the two swirl ones the same, like I just did the last color, and then that was it, other than going back and touching up. But as far as the expanding, I used the Starburst patterns to finish filling in the area of the cup. Now, I didn't put any orange in this area right here because I need to go back into that with the blue, because these are two separate tie-dyes. So now this, I'm going to do the orange down here. You want them to go the same direction. So some of them I'm just dabbing. Cleaning our orange all out. I put some yellow in another little container because I accidentally dropped some blue in there. And I didn't want it contaminated. I'm going to leave a little spot for the blue. I'm going to go ahead and touch up some of this yellow. Barely touching the blue because I don't want it running or blending together, because that's a different tie-dye pattern. Same way with what I'm going to do here. Nice and easy. Gotta get in the frame where you can see me. Very careful right here where the blue is. Just barely dabbing in those little spots. Believe it or not, this cup is a pretty quick cup to design and create. And you know, you can do it with just one big starburst pattern, which is what I've done in the past before. And then, or you can just do all the swirl pattern, which I've also done in the past. This is the first time that I used the swirl and the starburst all on the same tumbler, and I loving how it turned out. I did speed up through a lot of laying of the alcohol inks to try to shorten the video, but you just do strokes, and you try not to pull from color out to the new color. Okay, now we're ready for the blue. Oh, I should have wiped it. It got too much alcohol on it. So we're just trying to blend these in a little bit. I need blue for the bottom, so I am going to have to pour some more. I was trying to get away from having to pour anymore. That didn't work. And we'll put pink right in the center. So I'm going to try to leave enough where we can throw some pink on there also. Okay guys, here's what we got. And now we're going to take it and spritz it with alcohol. So I got 91% alcohol in this, and we're just going to take the cup. Oh, got to turn it on first. And we're just going to spritz it. I don't know if you can see, but I have to hold my arm back, and it's hard to get it all in camera. Okay, here's what we got so far. I'm gonna let this dry and see what it looks like. I'm using KS resin liquidy split. This one does not have UV inhibitors on it because this is not the final layer, so I'm not too concerned about it. I did warm my cup up before applying this. It just kind of helps spread the epoxy out a little smoother. All right, guys, here's what we got. This is after one coat of epoxy. And now we're ready to place our decals, which I already did cut the decals out and weeded them to try to save some time. So this is what we got. We're going to put on this neon skull, and I layered them, and I did reverse weed the pink or the opal color, which means I placed my transfer down before I only took off the outside, and then once it was already transferred and I peeled the back off, then I picked off the rest of it. So that's how I did that. And we're going to, I got to figure out where I want to place them. Here it is, the more epoxy. I was really hoping. And I didn't straighten my stuff up because I figured it would be easier to do it once we had it applied to the cup. Some reason the offset layer of the white, when I did the slicing to make it thinner, it would not fit right. So I had to keep fighting with it, which is why I say I will never do it again. I will just layer full layers, one on top of the other. Okay, finally got it, and it looks so good. I did accidentally stretch the case slightly, so I need to cut some of it off. So see, I just cut a little piece off because I accidentally stretched it and it went too far. But this is what we got. Okay, I'm mixing up 20 milliliters of Liquidy Split Ultra UV. And once I get this all mixed, I'm going to add Bright by Peachy Olives Glitter. And then we're going to put it right over top of this. And that's about how much I'm going to use. I'm going to mix it up real good. Okay, we got our cup all heated up. And now we're ready for our layer of epoxy. Now I'm probably going to use all 20 mLs. And look at that sparkle it gives the cup. I love it. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been trying to shorten them up so they're not quite as long. I don't know how some of these other YouTubers do it, because some of the stuff, it's like you just need to see it all. But I'm doing my best, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more content. And I also going to post some links to my other social media down in the description box. So if you want to check those out, that'd be great. Have a blessed day.